Hi again. I just thought I'd do a sort of chit chat, sort of rambly update on my life. Because Finn's gone for a nap, as I said in the last video that I just did before. He's been at his dad's and he was a bit batty when he came back. He said he didn't have a good sleep last night, so he was getting a bit loud. When he gets a bit loud, he's tired. He's rubbing his eyes, so I've put him down for a little nap for an hour or whatever he has. I'm not bothered, whatever he needs. So I thought, just sit down and have a bit of peace. I've not even got the telly on. Sorry, my fringe is all. Just needs a bit of peace because he can get quite loud, Finn. So I thought I'd just tell you a few things about Finn and what's. I think I'm getting a cold. I've been feeling a bit tired again lately. Just any updates. Not that there really is any updates, but if anyone's new here and they haven't seen me ever post, just to sort of say. So yeah, Finn's 2 next week. So I keep forgetting because it's just been my birthday. It's like Finn's birthday, like a week or so after. So his birthday's on the 4th, which is not this Saturday, the Saturday after. So I just can't believe that is 2. It's gone so quick. The newborn, and you just think they're going to stay like that forever, and then sort of they get to 1, and then from 1, I just think it goes really fast. I just really can't believe he's 2. But even though he's 2, it feels like he's been here for about 5 years more than he has. You know what I mean? Don't know why. It just feels longer, but it's gone so quick. So, sorry, if you can hear anything outside, the weather is atrocious today. Don't know if it is where you use it. It's chucking it down, and it is so windy. I think the wind's knocked my bins over. I can't be bothered going outside to pick them up. They're not halfway down the street yet, so I'm all right. I think they've all blown over, though, but the bins got taken out. The bin men came on Monday. Was it Monday? Tuesday morning? Monday? Can't remember. So they'll be empty. That's why they've probably gone over, because there's nothing in them to hold them down. But it's so windy. But yeah, he's at his dad's, and he's a bit tired. I'm going to make an appointment tomorrow for next week because he has a bit of eczema. It's never really bothered me. It's a little bit behind his knee, and now and again a little bit in the crease of his elbow. My eldest son used to get it. He's 17 now, but I didn't really do much about it when he was younger because it sort of went on its own. But tonight I'm going to give him the bath with them. When you put, if you've never heard it, you get like tights and you put porridge oats in it and you let the water run through when having a bath, so the starch goes in the water, it softens the skin. So I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going shopping on Saturday. Apparently in Savers they do cream for eczema now. Cheaper, but I'm going to take him to the doctors anyway because they'll probably give me some more, or say if it's eczema or say it's mainly when he gets a bit hot, He scratches a little bit. It's never really been that bad with it, but I'm going to take him. So yeah, he's 2 next week. So he needs a few bits and bobs. And I was just watching you, Kelly, on your Primark call. I just said that I needed to go to Primark because I've not been for ages. And the thing is with Finn at the minute, if I see stuff in Next and shops like that, we like kiddie things and clothes from Next and Asda and wherever. And I like stuff in Morrison's actually. The nutmeg range is cute. I'm going to have a look in there because they had some t-shirts for like £2.50. But the thing is, I'm not one of them, they have to have designer stuff, this, that and the other. If I see things and I like them, yeah, I'll get them. But the thing is with kids, he's always got food down his front, slopping this down his front. Even if I put a bib on, he's still slopping stuff down his front. They grow out of things that fast. It's like, I don't want to be spending, loads of money on him at the minute where he's still growing. It's not too bad when they're a bit older and they get into the labels, and I don't mean they've stopped growing, but like they're not out of them near enough every 5 minutes where they grow that much from, don't they, now at their age from babies, and you get a load of stuff when they're born and you put a few things on and they're out of the stuff that you got and you like wasted all your money. So I won't do that till he was a little bit older. It's certain stuff he likes. But I mean, my eldest was never really into labels anyway, so it's good you can get him, you can get him stuff from Primark or whatever, and he's not bothered, which at the end of the day, it's only a label. Other shops with higher prices, it's just because they've got the name on it, basically. If you're bothered about what name you're wearing at the end of the day, they're only clothes. So I think I'm going to go Saturday. I get paid tomorrow, and I've not been shopping for ages, so he needs some new socks, like Kelly said. Your washing machine eats socks up, and I know the Kilted Goth will probably say as well about them couple of things we're going on about, but I just forget. But yeah, there is always a sock monster who lives in the back of the washing machine. And I hate it because I'll always get some new ones. I know some will think I've ended up at his dad's and I've not got them back. And I like certain cutie ones. And then it's like, where's the bloody other one? Well, it's either the washing machine or the wash basket. It's a sock monster. So because you put some up, I think with a pound, I'm definitely going in on Saturday if there's any left to get quite a few of them, because you can never have enough socks, enough vests, because he needs vests, because I've noticed some of them have ended up at his dad's and they've not come back. It annoys me sometimes. I know things get lost in if they put them in the wash and stuff, but I just like thinking, ugh. So you need about a million vests and a million socks, and then that'll be fine. And then I saw your pajamas were so cute, and you probably like me, like girls love the pajamas, you can chill in them, and we like our cutesy ones. I like the ones with the bit of elastic around the bottom of my ankle. I like them sort. And I normally do get my pajamas from Primark, because you can get a few, can't you, and they're cheap. So I haven't had a pair from there for ages. And them slippers were cute, because funny enough, my mum buys me. She got me these. Well, I've got two pairs actually. She's always buying bloody slippers. Because she's got OCD, she was like, got your slippers, I got you these. Or someone can wear these when they come to your house. She got me these ones for my birthday. Like leopardy print ones. Probably for Mazda or something. They got little bows on the feet, but and a cake squashed on the bottom or something. And then she gave me the week before the boots. Now don't get me wrong, I do like the boots because they're warm, but the thing is me, I can get very hot, and I get very hot when I wear things like this with wool inside. I get too overheated. Even though it's cold and you have the heating on, sometimes you're like, oh, just because I've got wooden floors, it's cold on the floor when you're walking on it, but I get too hot. So them ones that I saw that Kelly had with the ears on, I liked them because they were like, I know this sounds daft, but they were cut out here, so you're getting a bit of air in your feet, but they were furry, so they're warm on the bottom of your feet, if you get what I mean, but had a bit of cut off there, so air. And I seen some in a place near me, but they were like 25 quid for a pair of slippers. But if they ever go down to say a tenner, even though that's probably a bit dear for a pair of slippers, but they were gorgeous. They were like flip flops style, so they go between your toes, so my feet will be aired because I get too hot, but they were furry, but they had all bling on as well, and they were like, ooh, they were so pretty. So I'll keep my eye out for them, but I don't know. But so them ones that Kelly got were cute, and they dare my feet. I don't know if anyone else had the problem. I just get, it's like I want my feet to be warm, but I get hot at the same time if I'm wearing anything, especially like this. So I will have a look, because I've still got a bit of weight on me, and I need to lose about a stone. Sorry, my boobs are always in the way. I've just got boobs, and they're always in the way. I don't flash my boobs every 5 minutes. Still there. About a stone, £4, I think. Because I don't want to lose too much weight, but I do need to lose a stone at least. And I had these pyjamas from when I was pregnant, and obviously I was a lot bigger then because I went up to about, I think I'm 11 stone now, and not my normal sort of weight before I've been pregnant. I mean, I've always fluctuated. I've always been like that. My smallest I've been is a 10. I've gone under a 10, but it doesn't look right on me. Like, I could never be like, I don't mean, sorry, weight. I mean, size 10. Weight would probably have been 8, 9, 5. If I'm anything under, I mean, that's quite small for me, but if I'm anything under that, I don't look right. Because I've always had curves, and I like curves, but I just feel too curvy at the minute. I'm probably like a size 10. Wouldn't really be a size 8. It'd be probably, I could go to a size 8, but it'd be too hard for me to maintain. And I like to sort of be in between a 10 and a 12. So really, I like to be a size 11, but they don't do a size 11. But that's probably my happy medium, because you fluctuate a bit. So it'd be fluctuating from a 10 to a 12. But I can normally be like a 10 at the bottom and a 14 at the top, or a 12 because I've got boobs. And I want to get rid of them a little bit because they get on me tits, basically. Sorry, they do. They make me look bigger sometimes, because if I have something floaty, don't know if girls have this problem, it'll hang off my boobs, so then it'll come skin past your stomach, so it makes me look a lot wider. And I do tend to wear a lot of floaty stuff because I still think I'm bigger than I am, even though I know I've got weight to lose, but in my head I still think I'm bigger. But I'm waiting for spring, summer to come in to go shopping and get some new clothes, because I'm trying hard now to lose this weight, but I don't want to go shopping for new clothes till then. Because if I did start losing a bit more weight, I'm going to have to get new clothes anyway. And I am a summer person, so I'm not really interested in anything at the minute. That's took my eye, so I will wait, save some money, go on a big shopping spree, and then I can show you what I've got. And I'll talk about weight again in a minute. So, yeah, I forgot what I was saying now. About weight. Well, that's another thing. Anyway, so yeah, Finn's 2 next week. and apparently we're supposed to be having a party at his mum's house because I'm not with my partner. Funny enough, I did his birthday last year. I think it was my weekend I had him. And this year, it's funny because his birthday weekend's landed on the weekend. His dad has him because his dad has him every Wednesday and every other weekend, Friday to Sunday. His birthday's on a Saturday, and his dad's got him, so I said it's his turn to do it because I forked out a bit last year, so he can do it. But I'll probably go for an hour. And it's still a bit weird because it's not that we don't get on. I had a few words with him a bit ago and he blocked me, and he's just been a bit childish really because he is 10 years younger than me, so he's a bit childish still. Um, and I think I should be able to speak to him in case something happens, because a few weeks ago Finn had a temperature and I did think I might have to go to A&E, but I got it down anyway, and I wanted to text him, ring him to tell him, and he's blocked me. I have to go through his girlfriend, and as much as his girlfriend's nice, I don't really think I should have to go through her all the time. I don't think it's fair on her if I'm moaning about something. Not that I'm moaning, but anyway, she sort of said to him, you need to invite Finn's mum, Janine, because it's only fair. He'd probably pull a face because he wouldn't want me there, like he thinks I'm watching him or something. But I'm not bothered because I get on with her. She's nice. Her kids are nice. Um, he probably won't like it if we were sitting there chit chatting, so we won't be able to just be like hi, and I'll just keep out the way because I know his family, his cousin's my best mate and all that. I've known him for 20 odd years, so I'll just speak to them and I won't stay long. But obviously, I want to see my son. It's his birthday, so because it's not my weekend to have him, I'll feel a bit left out. And I invited him last year when everyone was at my house. We made a party, and I wasn't bothered. It was like, come if you want, and he came, and it was fine. But because we've had words, I think he feels a bit daft. But I'm not bothered. I'm not going to cause a scene. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to go for an hour and a half because I've ordered some. I don't know if you saw the flowers that I got made for my 40th, like a bouquet, and it's off a lady who lives around the corner from me, who's a childminder as well with her husband. I've asked them to make, because she makes them in a spare time as well, like cupcakes and cakes and stuff, and they're really good. So I've asked her to make, I think she does 13 cupcakes, no, 12 cupcakes, £13. So I've asked her to do Mickey Mouse because Finn's obsessed with Mickey Mouse, and then I bought him a big helium Mickey Mouse balloon. So I'll take them down to the party because his dad's getting all his food and I'm not doing any of that because I did last year. It's his turn. So I will take them, and then so I'll probably leave his presents here because I don't have to bring them back with me. He can open them on the Sunday because he's not really going to know. But I'll take his cupcakes and his balloon. Yeah, so I won't have a problem going there. I'll just talk to his family and my friends, and then I'll go and let him, be with his son as long as I've seen him for a bit, so he doesn't feel uncomfortable that he thinks I'm sat there. I don't know, watching him. I don't know. I wouldn't be watching him, but the way I know he is, he'll be uncomfortable. So I won't stay that long, but I will go. 'Cause if I'm not invited, I will go anyway, and I'll be really upset that he can't not invite me. We're not there to cause a scene. It's Finn's birthday. I haven't got a problem with him. If he's got a problem with me, it's like grin and bear it, be civil, because the thing is, what he's got to realise is we're in each other's life for life because we have Finn. It doesn't matter what girlfriend he's with, who he is in, what he does. There's going to be events where I'm there because I know his family and I've known his family for 20 odd years, and his cousin's my best mate and his mum's one of my best mates as well. So there's going to be certain times with certain events that might be going on with Finn, or like school or plays or people's birthdays that I'll be invited to. He's going to see me, so it's like, get used to it, grin and bear it. You don't have to like me, just grin and bear it and be civil, because what's the point in arguing? That's another thing we'll talk about in another chat. So yeah, there's that. And then weight wise, what I was saying then is, so I need to lose about a stone, and I'm not one of them. I know there's people on here that go Weight Watch and stuff like that, but it's not for me all that. I know I can do it because I've done it before. I basically will tell the truth, and I've just been lazy. I've been lazy. Not lazy as in like I don't want to do it. I have all good intentions to do it, and it's not really food that much for me, even though I have blips now and again, like everyone does. Like you think, oh, you can have weeks of being dead good and exercising, and then all of a sudden you go off again. It's just, and I did have, and I threw myself into it and fell off again. It's just tiredness with him because I am on my own. Even if you're not on your own, it's still tiring with kids to think, I'll do all this, I go to work, or you stay at home and you're doing all that, and that's a job in itself anyway. And then at night, you're all good intentions maybe to exercise in the morning, or I used to do it in the evenings, like when Finn's in bed. But then you want to get tea on and tidy up, and it's like by the time you've done it, you're just knackered, and it's like finding that time. And it's not an excuse because you can't even get 15 minutes, half an hour, and it's not a long time, but sometimes you're just knackered. And that's how I've been. I had a few weeks of doing it, and then I fell off. But I was saying about the kettlebells when I said I was doing it, and they are in the back room, and I did it a couple of times. And then the thing is with me, because I'm crafting, doing people's books and nails, practicing, I have all that to do as well later on in the evening when things in bed. So I haven't basically had time to exercise, but I want to get it in there because it's like that thing of you've got to do things for yourself. I want to lose the weight and be happy with my weight loss, and I want to do it because I've hit 40 now. I don't want to just go, woo, middle-aged bed, badong. I don't want to do that. It's not me. I don't feel like me when I've got, even though I've lost a lot of weight, this weight that I've still got on with me, even though people say, oh, no, you're fine. No, not in my head. I'm not saying I'm not happy. It's just that I want to be, I am happy. I'm okay. But I know I'll be happier when I've lost this last bit of weight because this isn't my natural weight. Even though Mum said, oh, you always been curvy, yeah, but at a size 10 at my small is 12, 14 on top, but like I said, 11, like in between. That's my ideal weight. I can swim around a 12, but I'm not a 12. I'm probably, I think I'm a 14, which isn't big, but I prefer to be like a 12. I sort of fluctuate, but that's my happy weight, if you know what I mean. It's not that I'm not unhappy at the weight now, but I have a thing with boobs. If you've noticed, you can't say you haven't. They are big. They've always been big, but the bigger. I can't even think what size we were when I was pregnant, but they're too big at the minute. It's all right, girls saying, "Oh yeah, I want boobs," but they are annoying. They need to be just a little bit smaller. I think the battery's dying, so I'm just going to plug you in a minute. Hang on. Ugh. Oh God, dropping a filling plate. It wasn't my cup. It wasn't my cup. It was a little plate that I've had on the side. I just plug you in. There's wires everywhere. Plug you in. Plug you in. Oh, now I'm connected now to. Oh, sorry, I'm flashing my boobs there. Sorry, I wasn't. See, my boobs just getting in the way of everything. It's like yesterday on too connected here. What's going on? Like yesterday on what the hell? Sorry, it's wrapped round the lead. It's like yesterday I nearly set my boobs on fire doing positive, right. I'm clicking you in, Positive Wednesday, I'm not going in front because they'll be there. Right, just get me drink. Oh, sorry. Oh, God, I'm useless. Oh, and I bet this is what. Oh, right. Sorry about that, I could have paused you, but you know me. So, yeah, boobs can get on your nerves, girls, as much as if you think you don't have any. When they're bigger, they get on you. Just say that, but yeah. So the thing is with me, because I'm getting older, I know I need to, do my diet. Oh no, don't say diet. God no, healthy eating. Don't say diet. It never works. And a bit of exercise, not loads of exercise, just a bit, because I know your metabolism slows down as you get older. I know I need to do a little bit of exercising and my food, because they do say it's 80%. It is more of what you eat than exercise, but exercise going along with it will help you a bit quicker. So I keep saying this, I need to look in, I need to fit it in even if it's 3 times a week. And I did have all intentions a few weeks ago, which was doing a bit of it, and then I was doing a few books, but I've got a few book orders, but I'm leaving it about a week and just having a bit of a rest from it because I had quite a lot of it going on with my nail course, and I finished a bit of that off, and I'm going to start that up next week with my books. I sort of do all things at the same time, so I'm having a little break, and then I'm going to try and set myself days to do journals. I just get a lot done. Days to do my nails, and then between them days, even if it's just one day getting all that done one day, then in between them I'm going to do my exercising, because I'm not thinking myself, I want to be at my ideal weight at summer, so I'm not going to go, yeah, it's next month in summer, and I want to keep it down, so I'm going to go more. I tried to do my plant-based a bit because that helps, but that's another thing I'll talk about. I said that's to do with looking after yourself inside as well, not just for weight loss, but to be a bit more healthier and getting my exercise in. But also, don't see it as a diet, and that's why I don't go to it. I know it works with some people and that, but I've done it where, and I sort of wrote in my diary, but mainly with me, sometimes I forget what portion size I'm having. It's a lot to do with your portions. Your stomach is only little, and the more you eat, it will push it out and push it out, so your stomach becomes bigger. So you don't feel full for long, so you'll eat more. But if you have smaller portions and eat only when you're hungry, you don't. I used to have a thing where it was like, oh, it's breakfast, right? I'll eat now. Oh, it's 12 o'clock, it's dinner time. Oh, I'll eat now. Oh, I'll have a snack in between there. Oh, it's tea time now. It's 5 o'clock. Oh, I've got to have tea. No, eat when you're hungry. It's more like to fuel your body, not just, you know. And I know it's hard because you see things in the house. It's like you have, especially if you've got kids, you have treats in for the kids, and he has a treat drawer, crisps and stuff, and if you see it sometimes like, oh, I'll just have one, or just have, and the worst thing is if you're watching telly, because you're watching telly, you don't realise how much you're shoving in your mouth. So it's all that thing. I'll have to do a thing on that. You know, when I go on about being mindful, be mindful of what you eat and your portion size. I mean, it's like my dad says, there's a lot of things you can have. You don't even have to cut down on, say, takeaway, or you're having chips and pizza. You know, your partner wants chips and pizza, your kids want chips and pizza. Just have a couple of chips and a few slices of pizza instead of having half a slice of pizza and a amount of chips. Do you know what I mean? But that's another thing I'll talk about, weight and stuff, because hopefully through the next couple of months you'll see me slimming down a bit. I mean, I don't know if we all look a bit bigger on camera, but I'd say at the minute I weigh, I'll have to weigh myself this weekend. I think I weigh about 11 stone 5, and that's still quite a lot for me because I think I went up to 15 stone when I had thin. I really think I did. It was massive. But for me, normally I'd be weighing about pre-pregnancy. It's even if I got down to 10, I'd be happy. 10, and then just a bit smaller than that where I can't go under is 9.5. So even to get down to 10, like a stone, that's a lot. I've still got that extra bit of fat on me because I don't normally weigh 11. You know, it's normally around 10. And then if I've ever been a little bit smaller with exercise and all that stuff, it's been about 9.5. That's my happy medium, because anything after that, I look too skinny. I look too withdrawn in the face. It does go a lot off my boobs, which I've always had boobs, so I sort of like to have them, but not as big as they are at the minute. They get in the way. You know, and it just doesn't look right. And I've even been told that off men, it doesn't look right. And as well, the only thing is, ladies, as you get older, it's body or face. And I know that sounds silly, but it's like you lose a lot of weight, and if it goes in your face, it can make you look haggard. So when you have a bit of a rounder face, plumper face, it can make you look a bit younger. So there is that bit of a balance of don't go too skinny because it ages you, and you don't want to be too big because as we get older, if you have a lot of weight on you, or a bit of extra weight, you do get problems with other things, you know, and it's not healthy, like walking and stuff. I mean, I remember when, just after Finn, I had this really bad thing in my foot, and I couldn't walk downstairs. It was like my foot had got a bend, and it was so sore, and it was ages, and it was because I had that extra weight on from pregnancy. It's gone now, but God, I had it for ages. It was awful, and you know, stuff like that. So don't punish yourself. And it's not about being skinny or I've got to be a size whatever they are, celebrities and all that, because they do that because they're on telly and stuff like that. It's finding your medium. You can still be curvy and gorgeous. It's just, if you're happy, that's fine, but find that happy medium. Not too skinny, and you don't want to be too big as in health-wise, so you want to be in the middle. You still want your girly curves and all that, you know what I mean? But, so you know what I mean, I will talk about that again. But anything else new lately? No, it's just I'm still, obviously, you know, about me trying to do my nail course and that, because that's what I want to do. Finn should be going to having his free placements at nursery in September. I should be hearing something this month actually. Because I'm on my own, he'll get so many hours into it. So I'm hoping for him to do a Wednesday afternoon and Thursday, Friday full days, and then maybe that's when I can start practicing on more people and maybe charging them a little bit, you know, half price, so I can afford to pay for my gels, and seeing how that fits in with him being at nursery when he goes to nursery properly, me starting up my job. Relationship wise, no, I'm still not with anyone. I said I was at Christmas. If he's watching this, you know, there was no animosity, that it just ended, and well, he knows why it ended a little bit, but I just wasn't feeling it, and that wasn't a nasty thing to him. I said he was a lovely guy and he was good for Finn and everything, but the thing is, when my nana passed that, I just had an epiphany, and there's just a couple of things that weren't right, you know, and I think he might agree with that in the end, I don't know. And they might have not been with me in the end. We hadn't been seeing each other that much, you know, and things come out as you go along, and it really had to be right. And I just realised that I wanted to be on my own. And I feel awful because I got in that relationship and he said he really liked me, and I feel bad because, you know, he did really like me, maybe thought, oh, this is it. And I did at the beginning, but then there's just little things, and I thought, no, I just need to be on my own and concentrate on getting Finn in the nursery and getting my career on track before love comes, you know, so I've got all that sorted, if you know what I mean, what I was saying yesterday. But I feel a bit awful for sort of letting him into my life, and then it was like I didn't want to know, but not in a nasty way. But I'm sure he'd understand if he was watching this, because we sort of blocked each other because we had, I don't know, just like, I don't know. But if he is watching this, I am sorry. It's just one of them things where I just, it's the happiest I've ever been on my own. And I've always been the sort of person, I've said in past posts, that I like being someone, and I do like being someone. This is the first time I thought I do actually want to be on my own. And I didn't think that before Christmas when I met him, but I actually do. I want to get my other stuff done and get things sorted and Finn and stuff, and my life out first, and that'll come. And if that happens again this year, I meet someone, even if it's in a couple of months, and this person might think, Jesus, you're moving fast, but sorry, I was just checking my earrings. My friend got these for birthday, they keep falling out. She's taking them back because I like them earrings that you push down and they keep slipping out, so I'm testing them out again. Thought what just fell out there. But you know what I mean? If it does happen, it happens, but I know that it'll be right because I knew that I've been on my own and I actually wanted to be on my own this time. I'd be happy with what I'm doing, and I am happy. Like I showed you that dance I was doing last night, sorry, to Footloose. I was talking about Footloose the other day. I can't remember seeing it, and I don't know if I have, but I've seen most 80s films because I love them. 80s films. And it was on last night, I was like, no way, it's a sign. I was talking about it, and it was on. So it was on. I had to get up and dance. And that's a good thing about music. I'll have to do that in positive Wednesday, is music's just brilliant. And I don't listen to a lot of it, and I need to listen to more, because you know when you're in a mood or you split up from the next, you put music on, it makes you feel better, you dance around. But don't tell me you don't go dancing around your front room when no one's looking like that. But I just had to get up to that music. So I thought I'd show you just bloody dancing about. But that's how I was genuinely feeling, in a good mood, happy. And that's where I am at the minute. I am happy. It's like everyone's saying when I went to Liverpool, oh, did you meet anyone? You know, did you cop off or whatever? I was like, no, because I'm not looking for it. And I don't really remember looking around at anyone. They were all young anyway, too young for me. I've been there, done that, not doing it again. But I wasn't looking because I'm not looking. If someone had come over, or when I'm out the next time I'm out, someone comes over and starts chatting, but I've not been looking, yeah, then I probably would chat to them if I felt like them, but I'm not going to sit there staring at people and sort of doing that, oh, I hope I meet somebody, because it never happens like that. It's like I said in a post before, the most times it's happened to me is when I've been feeling cack and thinking my hair's, like I wasn't, my hair's not feeling, my hair's not going right, oh, I don't tend to wear black up here, and I had to wear black one time, and fake tan had gone on. I thought, I'm not looking at anyone because they won't be looking at me because I feel right. I just don't feel right tonight. And that's when people have come over to me and gone, oh, you know, started chatting. I'm like, oh my God. But I think that's not because I've been thinking I don't look right. It's because I've been thinking I'm not bothered. I'm not looking. So then it sort of happened. So no, I didn't. I wasn't looking at people. I was too busy looking after me lunatic of a mother raving away in the bloody club, and then bloody thought we lost her. I was too busy watching it. It's like reversed, like someone was saying. They look after you when you're younger. Now they're getting older. She's like a raving loony, and I'm watching her like a mother. You know, like watching. So yeah, and I'm not going on any of the dating sites anymore because I'm not being funny. I know people have met on dating sites, and I'm not knocking them, and I know they're good, but all I've had off dating sites, and I don't mean the last person that I dated, because like I said, he was lovely, it's just not the right time. I've just been, had mug on my head, or like date the nutters, because I've never met anyone in there I'm sorry, who's either just after one thing, because it was Tinder, and I think that maybe that's what people think it is, but I do know people that have met people on Tinder, and it's not just been about that. People say, oh, go to Puff. I've been on Puff. I've been on all of them. I think I'm still floating around on them. I don't even think I've deleted them, but I'm not on the app. So if anyone's saying hi to me, there's no point because I'm not on it. If I am floating around on Puff, what was it, Puff? There was the uniform one. There was this. It's been over years. There was the one on Facebook. I can't remember what it was. That one where they're in your area, which is a bit stalkified, and they tell you when they've passed you in the street, and I didn't like that. That was weird. The people who said they're in your area, I've never seen them in my life. what was the other one? Oasis, and there was another one. But you'll find the same people go around on them because you get bored thinking, is there anyone? So you go on another one, put your details on there, and you'll see a few people off the last ones because they're trying to see if there's anyone different. And to me, there isn't really anyone that different. I mean, you've got a story about, but I've had too many stories where it's been just after one thing, they don't want to meet, you meet and they don't look like what they look like or act like what you thought they'd look like, or they just, I don't know, I've had stories, but I just can't be doing with it. It's like saying people go on it because if you don't go out a lot, I don't go out a lot, so then you would meet people on there. But I've just not had luck on there, as in they seem to all be not really genuine, I don't think. So I've got to get myself out more this year and, not sort of be looking, but sort of acknowledging people, but not sort of like, desperate, because I'm not, like I said, I'm happy the way I am, and if someone fantastic comes into my life, then that is an added bonus, and I hope they do, but I'm not seeking it out this time. I'll just let it flow. Like I was saying yesterday, it's when you're in that happy place with everything, with your job and everything, because even if you're hating your job and all that, sounds like it's not nothing to do with your relationship, but you've got to be happy in every area, and then that person, the right person will come. So looking forward to that. And I'm just talking about Finn before. Got these shoes from, I'm just flitting back and forth on this subject, but we was in Morrison's yesterday, and he pointed these out, and he was like, Iron Man, because he knows who Iron Man is, but he calls every character off Marvel Iron Man. But these were £10 in Morrison's, because I like the nutmeg range. They're so cute. £10 in Morrison's. And he pointed them out. So I got these little pumps, and they look dead cute on him. But what was making me laugh was, he had to hold them all around Morrison's because he was kicking off, what to do. And he got to the till, and I literally had to chuck them at the woman on the till and said, put them through first, because he was like, and I was like, right, you can hold them, but I had to put them through first. So do you have to wait for the lady to put them through the till and then give them him, and he loves them. And they're not the same characters, but different sort of like Hulk's up here and he's down here on this one. But they're dead cute. £10 for Morrison's, because the nutmeg range is cute, and I've had a few things from there, but I just thought to show you them because they're there. And the only other thing I wanted to say was, when I was talking about, like, on positive words about law of attraction and stuff like that, I did mention this book, and it is a good book. It's like law of attraction, but it gives you, I have mentioned this before, it gives you little, because I've written it, gives you little exercises to do to show you that it actually works. And they all have, because I did the story about the hand cream gift. I know it's only hand cream, and I'm not going to go through it because I spoke about this before, which did work, but I've realised that I've only got that much to go to reading this book, and I did have a little bulldog clip to keep it together, like a page mark. But I got in bed last night, I thought, right, I'll have to try and do some reading tonight, this weekend anyway, because I've got another, it has a little thing where you write it down, it gives you, like, this one gives you 72 hours to let it work in. But because I was just talking about weight then, this was quite funny, because this one says, your thoughts and consciousness provide the scaffolding for your physical body. The question, does what I think affect the environment, specifically the food I take into my body? So this one's basically saying, it has different ones that, I'll say, if my thoughts and consciousness are in a continuous dance with my environment, the food I eat can't help but be affected by my thoughts. By changing what I think about and say to my food, I will be healthier, and for the sake of this experiment, lose at least £1. So this will happen in 72 hours, and you write the date, and it says weight in the morning, and then it says weight recorded first thing in the morning 3 days later to see if you've lost this pound. And then you just write some notes. But that thing about, you might be thinking, say to my food, yeah, you've got to speak to food like in a loving way, like, I love this food, you're going to help me lose weight, nourish my body and help me lose weight. And I've got to find this book I had, I know it sounds daft and you probably won't get it, but there was a thing on water particles, and the droplets in water particles, they look like snowflakes. And I'll have to research it and find the thing. She'll be like, I don't know what she's talking about. And they did a lake somewhere abroad, water here, water there, and they put positive thoughts in it and thinking and speaking. And they took the particles and in a lake where they'd said, you are beautiful to the lake, you are this, you are that, the particles seemed brighter. And a guy did it in a test. You might have seen it where he had so many bottles of water. Apparently he can do it. So I might have to try water and see if we can see anything. I might do that, but I'll save that for next Wednesday. Where he'd written on a bottle of water, like, ugly. One said beautiful, one said love, one said murderer, evil, something like that. The ones with the nasty ones went all distorted when you could see the crystallisation thing of the water, whatever it was. The ones with love on were dead bright, and the like snowflake water drop thing, like shows you, was really bright and beautiful. And the one that said love was dead bright as well, dead happy. But the one that was like murderer was all like meh. And the one that said evil was all like, like on a snowflake, the little bits that come out, they hadn't come out. They were all like, I know it sounds odd, but I'll have to find it. Maybe I'll have to do an experiment to see if it works so we can all see it over a couple of weeks or something. I could show you, like, every positive Wednesday, have them in the background, see if they're doing anything, see if it actually works. But you probably don't know what I'm going on about. But if you're sort of getting into law of attraction and you've got the secret and stuff like that, honestly, get this book off eBay, Amazon or whatever. It's E2 by Pamela Grout, because as well as telling you, and it's not a massive book to get through, it might look a bit thick, but it's not, because it's just little bits, and then you have pages of experiments, so it'll tell you a few bits, and then it'll throw you into actually doing an experiment where it just means it'll tell you what to do and what to say and to believe it, and then you'll write down the date you started, and then you'll see if it happens. And all the ones that I've done so far, and I've done quite a few, they've all happened. Because there was one about the hand cream, and it was a gift, so it was still a gift. And then there was one about, I can't remember, it was something about a message. And I asked for, like, something about my granddad, and he liked the song, what is it? What a Wonderful World by, was it? Oh, I'm going to get mixed up now. Not Nat King Cole, was it? Oh, that's something with song, I can't think. Anyway, and I had so many hours to do it nowadays, whatever it was, because it gives you that way thinking. And you've not got to think in the back of your mind it's not going to happen. I mean, even was like thinking, I don't know where I'm going to see this, but you've got to know that it'll come. And I thought I'd be out and about, and you could be out and about and you hear that song. Louis Armstrong, I think it's by. You hear that song, or could someone come be playing it on a radio? You've not heard it for ages, and it doesn't have to be. And I hadn't heard it, and I was down to like the last couple of hours. Anyway, I was watching telly, and it was something like Britain's Got Talent. I don't know what it was. No, it wasn't. It was a dating thing. It was something like, no, it was Paddy McGuinness. It was Take Me Out, and there was a guy on it, and he had a puppet, and it was like, I don't know if it was Louis Armstrong. It was a little puppet anyway, and he started singing. And he was doing that with it, and all of a sudden he was singing that song, miming that song. And I thought, oh my god, that's it. And he had so many hours to go, and it popped up. So if you think I'm mad, have a go at it, honestly, have a go. Do precisely what it says in the book, and you'll see that when you start thinking like this, things happen. So it is a good book to get. E2 by Pam Grout. So yeah, I'm just sat here chilling. I'm going around to mates because I know Finn's going to get up a bit, so I'm going to try and get some dinner. And today I'm having, because I'm obsessed with it every day, I'm obsessed with it. I'm having, is it Bergen bread, the soya and linseed? Because it's not too bloating. And I was having that when I was like doing a vegan thing. And then on top of that, I've shown you, I have my mashed avocado with garlic granules in, chili flakes, but I've just got some more. I've not had them for weeks. I love my chili flakes. Chili flakes and salt, because avocados, as you know, don't really taste of anything. So if you put garlic granules in, mix it up. I stink when I must stink every day. That's why I can't find anyone. And then sprinkle some salt on top, and because I don't mix the salt in, I sprinkle it on top when I put it on the toast, and then I put loads of chili flakes on it. It's so gorgeous, and it's good. It's good fats for your avocado, and it was on telly a bit ago saying it thins out like the fat bits in your arteries, like the cholesterol. Sometimes I have that instead of having an egg, but I am trying to go a bit more plant-based again, so I'll have to talk about that again. Oh my god, I've got to go and show you these sexual yogurts I've been having, so I'm going to pause you while I go and get it, because I'll probably trip over the wire or something. Right, so I was getting these yogurts you get 4 in a pack. I'm not going to try and say it because I'm crap at reading and I know I'll say it wrong. But you know them ones by, is it Danone, I don't know. You know which ones I mean. They're gorgeous. I think you get 4 in a pack for £2 or £2. I don't know, but they're dead nice because they're like, this one's the whip and mix. So the yogurty cream stuff's like whippy. It's probably a bit naughty, but just have a treat because I'm not having crap all day. Do you know what I mean? And I've got to think about cherries, and cherries remind me of Brenda because she used to love cherries. So I just love cherries. They are gorgeous. But then the other day they were from Morrison's. I went shopping. I thought, oh, they've gone down to. I don't know if these have gone down to £2 or they've gone down to £1, and you get 4 in a pack, and it's the same make but a different thing. And I thought, oh, I'll try them because when we went to Liverpool, I forgot to say we had they didn't get me a birthday cake because we were going down and I couldn't travel with a birthday cake. So we went to visit Krispy Kreme donuts, and I've never had them. And I was like, oh my god, everyone keeps raving about them. I've never had Krispy Kreme donuts, and I don't know where you're buying from, but like I know it's an American thing and all that. And some people say get me an Asda's from Asda's, but in a thing or something. But I'm not a person who'll just go and get cream cakes after my tea every day. That's mindful thinking. It'd be a treat. So I thought, right, I'm going to get one. So I got a strawberry one with strawberries and cream, and it's so gorgeous. And my friend got the salted caramel. Oh god, they're so gorgeous. But we all got a different one. And when we got back to the apartment, we put them all in a circle. I might have shown a picture of it on whatever. And we ran off to Clinton's wherever we went, and we got a 40th candle. So I put that on there, and that was my birthday cake. So then we all had our donuts, and they were gorgeous. So I've never had salted caramel before. I was like, oh my god, it's so nice. So I saw these. And it's the same make, but different, because I don't think this is the whip one. This is devilish. So it's not in the low fat section, but we're not bothering to go treat yourself. Luxury Greek style yogurt, but it's salted caramel. Oh my god. Sexual yogurty. Yeah, yogurt. Sexual. If you haven't had that, they're gorgeous. I think they do them in lemon. They are lovely. I still like them. I had to get them because they've gone down a bit in price. But oh my god, if you like salted caramel and you like Greek yogurt and you want to treat yourself because they're not low fat ones, sexual yogurt. Yes, I do say stupid things sometimes. Sexual yogurt. It was sexual. I always say, oh, that was sexual. Maybe that's because I'm on my own, but it's sexual yogurt. It's like sometimes spaghetti bolognese. My mum calls. She says, "Kid, oh, well, not as a young kid, because you really wouldn't want to go around saying this. Do you fancy him having spaghetti bollock naked? Spaghetti bollock naked. Sorry about that. If any kids are watching, spaghetti bollock naked is her terms for spaghetti bolognese. So yeah, and a sexual yogurt. So yeah, maybe we should have spaghetti bollock naked tonight for my tea and a sexual yogurt. Is that saying something? I don't know. But I just thought I'd show you them because they are really nice. I got them the other day, and I'm off to my friends in a bit, which is like I was saying, my ex's cousin. She's my best friend, so we're going around there. She's got a little girl, and I said I'd go after. I was going to go this morning. She had a friend around with a kid, but he's fell asleep, so I want his dinner. And by the time that happens, it'll be by the time we're all ready, and it'll be about 1:30 when we nip round there. We'll just nip round there for an hour because the rain is going to get blown away when we go out. And then I think I'll just be days like chilling. I can't remember. I hope I've not missed it. I'm sure is it on a Thursday? Or I missed it. Was it on a Monday? I probably missed it. I love watching what's the date program? First dates. They're the hotel ones. I love first dates. I need to get myself on that. First dates tonight. But I'm just going to chill tonight and watch something. And if anyone's ordering books or thingy, I'll be starting them soon, probably at weekend, because I'm just having a bit of a break. Because when I do too much, I start feeling a bit. I don't mean ill, but I get dead tired. So I will start up again. I've had a bit of a break, and I've got to start getting myself into my exercise mode. And for any nail people, I've got some things for my birthday coming, like a nail dust collector and stuff like that, and some glitters and stuff. So I'm going to wait for all that to come and do a big haul for people who are interested in that, because it's quite a few bits involved. It's not dear, because they're not, but I'll do a haul on that, because you might as well see it all. And then when my eyebrow thing comes, I'll show you about that. And yeah, so I better go and get my dinner before Finn wakes up, because I'll probably get off this now and he'll start. I'll be like, I want to eat my dinner before he gets his, because he doesn't really like avocado, but he'll think he does. He'll want to eat mine and kick off, like they do, before he eats his. So I'm going to go now and run to the shops and get yourself some sexual chocolate, and I'll see you later.